Hello and welcome back. So, this week, since we had our Steel Century Groove episode last week, we're going to be heading back into Yono and the Celestial Elephants, which obviously, if you clicked on this video, you know that already. Uh, it will be an interesting one because I am currently saddled with my cat on my lap, so I will be playing over her. For anyone curious, she's just an all black cat. She's adorable. She's still technically a kitten under a year old, and I love her deeply. But we're going to be getting back in to Yono. We just got to our next town, and so from here, pretty much, we've been summoned by the queen to talk to her and see what's up. We know that this world is made of humans, uh, bone rights, who are pretty much skeletals, and then the mechani, who are mechanical beings, all overseen by the same queen. So, without further ado, that's enough yapping, I think. And so let's just hop right into it. I don't have much else to say to start this video out. All right, let's get started. Let's go for our last save. Now remember how to do this on keyboard. Okay, is that one? Oh, that just gets us focused on somebody. And we'll find out what pickup is. Okay, use interact. Naga, the warrior pacifist. Oh my god, look at her. Majestic. 6 legs, butterfly ears. Would she be classified more as an insect or still as an elephant, do you think? Either way, I need this statue in my life. I love her deeply. But also the fact that she is more insect aligned, but her name is Snake. Also, the warrior pacifist. What what words? What a title to have. Let's go to this first shop. Hello, little guy. Again, not gonna try with voices. They may happen, they may not. Who knows? We'll find out. How do you like my new paint job? I went for Racer Red this time. I can't wait to show my friends at tomorrow's party. Can I come to the party? Hello. Oh la la! The latest styles of the season can only be found in Nightingale City. What will it be today, my friend? Okay, we looked at some of these already, but oh, I Knit You Not is so cute. Okay, I have 220. Pinstripe, denim. Look at Scarlet. Oh, oh, I love that one. I might need to get that one. Hannibal. Wait, it's a link to the pedigree. That's funny. Zigzag. Oh, God, I still love Cosmic. Oh, yep, there's Racer Red. I think I have to go with Hannibal. Look at that. Oh, stunning. Oh, wait, everybody has multiple dialogue options. Let's check. Okay, so it's still the same ones. Got it. Hey, buddy. Hi, you made. Nope, that's not the voice I gave him. Hi. Hi, you made it. This is Nightingale City. You already knew that. I wanted to show you the temple and the rest of the monks. I can't wait to see the Grand Master's face when he sees you. But the Queen has issued a demand to meet you, and I really don't think you should keep her waiting for very long. Where is Sundara? Oh, she went up ahead towards the castle. I don't know. She seemed a little nervous to be here for some reason, and dodged out of sight pretty quickly. I don't trust her, Yono. I think there's something she's not telling us. Did I screw up again? Should I have kept a better eye on her? Discover if she's up to no good? You did good, Kai. I'll go find this castle and see if I meet Sundara along the way. Hey, Yono, good luck with the queen. Oh, just repeats that. Can I do anything with the card? No, okay. I love the soundscape that the game creators have made. Donna. Nightingale. Nope. Nope. We'll just do normal. Nightingale City is the capital of the kingdom. To the north is the Sundergarden, City of the Dead, and to the east is Freehaven, the Mechany's attempt at a sustainable political unit. They say the Nightingale Stewards are haunted by a mysterious phantom who dwells down there in the dark and never goes up in the sunlight. Children should not go near the sewers, or else they might be snatched up. There's a phantom, you say, beneath the city, eh? Personally, I don't believe in such silly tales. So many different people live in Nightingale City, and not only humans. The Mechany are very nice. They are polite and always eager to help you out. But the Bone Whites are a bit freaky, if you ask me. It's difficult to understand what they really want, and you just can't get any sort of connection with them, you know? It's like they don't have any real presence at all. There's a famous tavern in town called the Lucky Elephant. There you can find refreshments and enjoy all sorts of entertainment. Did you know that barbershops in different cities offer different assortment of styles? If one wants to look really exotic, say for a special occasion, it's not uncommon to travel to a whole different city just to get a makeover. Okay, and then it just repeats there. Yes, look at my new look. I'm very happy with it. And this is the train station. Ooh, hello. This just in. Elephant Yono has arrived in Nightingale City. Queen Cyntharia has issued a demand to meet with our new elephant. Will Yono agree to meet with the Queen? What does Her Highness have to say to him? Stay tuned for further developments. Feel free to tune in anytime you want an update or a reminder on what's going on right now. Okay, so perfect timing to help kind of figure out and get a reminder on what's going on. Choo choo! And we just got that unlocked. Let's head back. Her Highness wishes to speak with you. She'll be waiting in the throne chamber. I suggest you head there right away. And who are you, lovely? Though I will return to my grave in the Sundergarden someday, I have been staying here in Nightingale City for over 120 years. It's a fascinating place, and it's a very curious thing to watch a city grow like this one have. Like this one have, not has, have. Nightingale City is such a center of commerce, which is a delightfully strange environment to be in. The humans often say that we Bonerites just don't understand the value of things, but that's not true. We are not nihilists. We do not think that nothing has value. Creativity and art has value. Knowledge and science has value. Life has value. Love has value. Facts. Facts. This statue depicts Elephant Naga, the warrior pacifist. Of all the past elephants, Naga holds a special place in our still hearts, since she was the one who blessed the soil of the Sundergarden and allowed the ancient corpses buried there to grow back up. There are still some Bonerites around today who are old enough to have seen her with their own eye sockets. They were the very first ones to rise from their shallow graves in the sacred cemetery. Though I will return to my grave in the Sundergarden someday, I have been staying here in Nightingale City for over 120 years. It's a fascinating place, and it's a very curious thing to watch a city grow like this one. Okay, so now it's just repeating. Okay, so all the guards are just gonna be saying the same thing. What's in this building? Ah, do I have enough health tokens? Yes. Woo, more health. God, I need a little plush of this elephant so badly. Ooh, hello. I'm Mimi. And I'm Mono. We're twins. And we're looking for our lost dog, Mello. He ran away and hasn't come back. If you see him, please bring him back to us. Please. I don't know why that one kind of started being British. So cute. Okay, nothing that way. Welcome to Nightingale City. Do not cause any trouble. Into this building. Hello. Okay. I am the Queen's executioner. We often like to forget, but even noble political power is fundamentally an extension of the physical power of violence. Jesus. Okay, yeah. I mean, he's right. Like, that's one of my favorite things about this game. There are so many freaking lines of truth throughout this thing. I think it'd be great to just kind of have a montage of all of the actual, like, impactful quotes, pretty much, from this game. Another building. Always gotta do side quests first. Okay, can't do shit, but we'll exit out of here, it looks like. Okay, Queen is up these stairs. I love that in video games no one has heard of handrails. What's this? What's that interact button again? I don't think I can pick these guys up, but okay. Hey, girly. Wait, wait. I can push them. Psst, over here. Hi, Sundara. What are you doing sneaking around in the castle garden? I'm casually avoiding the city guards. But anyway, here's the castle. The queen is waiting for you inside, and from what intelligence I have gathered, she seems to have something important to say to you. Maybe the end of the world is lurking around the bend after all. Why don't we step inside and meet her then? Maybe you can introduce me. Nope, sorry, but I can't go inside with you. Someone might recognize me, and we wouldn't want that. I just wanted to make sure that you found your way to the castle, and I'll sneak off. But I'll sneakily sneak off now, avoiding suspicion. I'll find that goof Kai and meet you downtown. Okay? Good luck with the queen. Okay. This makes me think of the Undertale genocide run where you end up fighting Sans. I just need that to like be cut in here. Just we're running down. We're running down this room with all these pillars, and then just enter Sans. I think that'd be funny. I don't think any of the guards have anything to say. Don't cause any trouble. 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 I'm sure one of these is gonna say a different line. Don't cause any trouble. Don't cause any trouble. Huh, none of them did. Okay. I was so sure one of them would say something else. You're pretty. Mm. Elephant Yono, we are Her Highness Queen Syntharia the First. News of your arrival have preceded you, yep, Elephant Yono. It seems the old monks were right, that an elephant would appear in our time of need. Your Highness, I'm glad to be of assistance. Wait, time of need? What does that mean? Our daughter is missing. The young princess has been kidnapped. We assume you have come to find her. Well, I will certainly do my best to help out. A missing child is a serious matter, royal offspring or not. Our baby girl has been stolen from us. Worry not, Your Highness. We will find the lost princess. Who could have taken her, do you think? Those walking corpses from the Sundergarden, we're sure. Rumor has it they steal human children all the time to use in the dark rituals which keep them alive, or to perform sickening experiments on. We never thought the Bone Rights would have the nerve to stretch out their profane finger towards the royal family. Your Highness, I've met a few Bone Rights, and I wouldn't say they seem the kind to steal babies. Or else it's the Mechany who are behind this. We have known for a long time that unrest is growing in Freehaven, and this could very well be part of some barbaric coup to bargain away their trade taxes. Those clockwork brains of theirs can be shrewdly political, and their lack of human emotions make the robots ruthless and unpredictable. I see. Your Highness, let me investigate this matter. I'll do whatever I can to get the missing princess safely back to you. At first, we didn't believe in elephants, but since you're here now, we expect you'll be able to solve this with ease. At least that's the impression we have gotten from the stories, that your kind can move mountains and wars and align the planets. With such immense power, we expect you'll be able to find our kidnapped daughter, and punish those responsible accordingly. I'll do my best, Your Highness. She speaks in plural pronouns. She refers to herself in plural. That's cool and interesting. Why? Like, does she just mean like we as in the kingdom? We as in just that those are her pronouns? Or their pronouns? For now, Queen uses plural. We'll keep that in mind. If I was the size of these people and I found an elephant that's pretty much just the size of a St. Bernard, I would be so freaking ecstatic. I would not be able to contain myself. Hello. Hello. Hi ho! How's your meeting with the Queen? Intense character, isn't she? You were right, Sundara. There is a great calamity happening to the kingdom, which I was sent to repair. I know what it is now. Let me guess, the princess is missing? Why, yes. How did you know that? I'm the missing princess, silly. And I'd rather it stayed that way for at least a little while longer. You're the princess. Then what are you doing out here? Your mother is very worried about you. I just ran away a little, okay? Have you any idea what life in the court is like? It's all polite conversation here, respectful bows there, exquisite food and fancy dresses. Have you tried making a somersault in a dress? No, I haven't. Well, I had to get away from it all for a little while. Please don't make me go back in there. My mom would throw a fit if she saw my hair like this. And I want to travel the world. I want to see the Cinder Garden and Freehaven too. And I want to do all kinds of weird stuff. Are you sure? Your mother seemed rather upset. Perhaps it would be better to let her know where you're going. Oh, you are clearly not familiar with my mother. We have a world to save, you and I, and the monk boy. And even if the world is not in trouble yet, then maybe we'll have to cause some first. Kai wanted to meet you at the temple. See if you can find the klutz, and I'll meet you later. Do I keep the turtle? I keep the turtle. Turtle is now in town. Okay, so we can now go back to the lower town and venture around. Let's go down here first. Oh my god, little robot. Hello. Good day, Mr. Elephant. Ah, I love you. Uh, Grosho. I can't let you inside to see my son. You might smuggle in messages from that girl, Julie. She's no good for him, you know. My son needs to hook up with a pirate or something. A girl with some action in her. A quiet and bookish girl like Julie will only enable his already alarming leanings toward poetry and such nonsense. I simply can't let you inside. First time for everything in fiction, I guess. The trade between humans and mechany goes by sea between Nightingale City and Freehaven, but it is entirely controlled by Nightingale City. They force us to pay high taxes and a tariff on everything we trade, which means Freehaven remains a scrappy outpost. We are trying to find ways of getting around the tariff, if you know what I mean. I have a fake manifest here for a shipment of manufactured goods from Freehaven, but it needs an official stamp before we can show it to the harbor master. Luckily, we have a human sympathizer who works in the Queen's Guard and has better access to official documents. Could you take this fake cargo manifest to our friend in the Queen's Guard, get the stamp, and then give it to the harbor master? The harbor master office is located by the docks, downtown from the Elephant Temple. Our sympathizer guard is the fourth guard from the entrance in the Queen's throne room. Hell yeah, fetch quests! Back to the castle. Because I know myself, I will immediately forget. Any quest given if I can't immediately carry it out. Okay, fourth from the entrance. One, two, three, four. Are you the one who can get an official stamp out of these documents? Shh! Not so loud! The way we treat the mechany of Freehaven is shameful, and on top of that, it's also holding all of us back. We humans could benefit greatly from the robot industry and manufactured goods, but instead we are starving them for resources, which keeps their production in an infantile state. Take the stamp manifest to the harbor master near the docks. Freehaven thanks you. Woo! Thank you so much, my guy. And back downtown. Okay, no, harbor master is by the temple. We haven't been over here yet. But we're going down here. Okay. What's the sign say? Harbor master's office. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. Does his outfit not just say, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition? Listen, I'm not going to do a Spanish accent because I can't, but I need him to have one. Welcome to Nightingale City Docks. Do you have anything to declare? I do, in fact. I'm delivering the manifest for a shipment coming in from Freehaven. Perfect. And it already has the proper stamp, I see. Everything should be in order then. Here's a coin for your trouble. Hmm. All right. Anything else? I've been leafing through the manifest you gave me, and it does strike me as a bit odd. I could have sworn the ship looked like it was carrying a heavier load. But all the paperwork bears the correct stamps and seals, so I suppose everything is in order. We love participating in smuggling. Let's go tell the little robot guy we got that chopped off. And then we're also looking for the twins' dogs. Girl, let me fast. And there's a building up there. So much to explore. Take the fake cargo manifest. Yeah, we did that. Okay, cool. We didn't need to report back. Welcome to Madame Maximile. I am your go-to fortune teller for all things psychic. What can I tell you about your future, my dear? What can you tell me? Absolutely nothing. That's what. Without my crystal ball, I am completely helpless to the void beyond. My no good sister has nicked it and is trying to use it for herself, despite having no talent whatsoever in matters of clairvoyance. Your sister? Is she a medium as well? Well, I'd say she's more of a small. But here you come, a tall, dark stranger to fetch my crystal ball back for me, no? I'll see what I can do. Okay, can't go that way. There was a building up here. There's an elephant. Lucky Elephant Tavern. Welcome to the Lucky Elephant Tavern. It's an honor to have you in the kingdom, Elephant Yono. Let me offer you a mug of warm milk to restore your strength. Beautiful. I get to play as an elephant and they give me free milk? Bless. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, someone's up over here. I just thought of a really funny joke. Oh, never mind. Only me and my baby brother would get it. Okay, and then just repeats the same thing. Coolio. Pirate, are you Julie? Oh no. No, Julie is an indoor person. Dad wants his son to be with a pirate. Got it. Ahoy, matey. I used to be a fearsome pirate off the coast of Freehaven, but alas, the pirate life ain't what it used to be. I tell ye that. The Queen's forces are keeping. That's almost like it's trying to slide into Scottish, I feel. Are keeping a close watch over Freehaven these days. What? What? No. Okay, we're gonna stop trying to do an accent for this one. The last beacon of anarchy stifled under the iron fist of monarchy. I, I long for those golden days of yore. The salty air, in ye face, the rolling sea under ye feet. Freehaven be not the trading outpost it used to be, me old matey, and I be not the pirate I once was, and may my timbers be shivered. The Queen's forces are keeping a close watch over Freehaven these days. The last beacon. Okay. Okay, we need water to get past that. Oh, can we pull from the fountain? That's here, right? Yeah. Never remember what button it is. There we go. Really? Is that one? Okay, sure. Nightingale Sewers. Let me see this phantom. Hello. What are you doing down here? He's literally named the phantom. I, I. Who knows? I am the phantom of Nightingale Sewers. I've been living down here in solitude for hundreds of years. Doesn't it get lonely? I like the loneliness. I used to live up in the city, in the in the middle of things. I was even in love with a beautiful human woman. What happened? She died. Oh no. A tragic death that forced you down into the sewers? No, she grew old and died peacefully of high age. She was a human, you know. We had a wonderful life together when she was alive. But all life decays, and when my love was gone, I had little reason to stay on the surface. Now I live by myself in the darkness. In mourning? Not really. We both knew she would not live forever. Creatures die, time moves on, and it's the way of the world. We bone rights live without much attachment to the physical realm, and because of this, not much can disturb us. I value the time I had with my love. I treasure the memories of it, but I can't go back to it, and I do not yearn for the impossible. You know, I built a music box for my love centuries ago. I wonder what happened to it. If you find that old music box up in the city, I would be very interested in getting it back. The song it played was composed by my love, and I built it into the box. Maybe I could play it again on the pipe organ. I gave you my music. At least in this universe, they were able to have a happy ending. Listen, I know neither choice for Christine, Rawl, or Phantom is a good choice because they want to take her personhood from her in different ways. I do still think at the end of the day, Phantom was a better choice than Rawl. I hate that man with a burning passion. And this is a hill I will in fact die on. Sign painting workshop. Providing the world with signs. At least we know where the signs come from. Oh, sorry, let me just. I have a health token, which I won in a lottery, but I don't have any use for it myself. I know. Why don't you take it? You can trade it in at the health token exchange service. I need one more. I do worry that there's going to be some big boss fight or something because I am racking up a lot of additional health. Elephants are awesome. This is the elephant temple where monks await the next appearance. Good day, Miss. Good day, Mr. Elephant. Okay, just the same thing. I am Trixie the Magnificent, magician and street performer. Or at least I used to be. One day the wind blew my top hat right off my noggin and stole it away. Without my hat, there's very little I can do. All I have now is this antique music box, and it's not nearly as interesting as my old act. Okay, so I need to get her hat. It's true that the very first proto-mechani were constructed by humans, but before long we reached the singularity, the point where we machines were intelligent enough to build and improve new machines by ourselves. After that, there was a runaway population growth, and each new generation of robots were more sophisticated and capable than the last. This was really the beginning of our liberation, even though it would take another century before we could found our own city state, Freehaven. We still celebrate Singularity Day every year. Cool, and then it just repeats. Nope, did not mean to do it again. Good day, Mr. Elephant. Rohit, good day, Mr. Elephant. Good day, Mr. Elephant. Look at all these humans in their bloated and feverish city. They claim to value freedom, but when they say freedom, what they really mean is the military power to suppress anyone who disagrees with them. I live in an old jar and own nothing but my wisdom, and I am more free and happy than any misguided human. Diogenes? I don't think I ever clocked this the first time I played this game. Did they put frickin' Diogenes, the Greek philosopher, in this game? What are you doing in Nightingale City? I've come here to shake their false beliefs. I want to show the humans how their worship of material property only leads to injustice and suffering. It's easy for you to reject material goods, isn't it, though? You're bone right, so you don't need food to live. Very good, my young friend. It is true that the philosophical way of life comes easier for me than it would for the humans. I am not arguing that they should all stop eating altogether. However, it is possible for them to get by on simpler foods. Bread and vegetarian foods is enough for a rich and fulfilling life. Maybe not for soldiers, but certainly for city dwellers. And simpler food means less land is needed for agriculture and animal husbandry, which in turn means military conquest becomes irrelevant, and in the end, there is no need for soldiers after all. Okay, so that. Hmm. Because okay, the thing there, right, is at the end of the day the fact of the matter. So there's like a whole listen. I won't claim to be an expert on the topic, but I do think it does present an interesting moment to kind of talk about the different weights of agriculture and farming, because there is an aspect to which I understand the argument that is being made here. And it's more so one that is talking more so about society getting to a point where war is no longer necessary, for which necessary or conducted. I don't think any war has ever been necessary. Um, in that, like, I don't think society should have gotten to a point to need it. It's not that like I'm like dismissing things like World War II and like one whatever. Those were terrible things were happening, and it was important to stop those things from happening. Um, but with regards to the farming aspect of it, it's like I get that this is more of like a fictional universe, but it does have moments of truth with regards to our world and modern day, and also acknowledging that this game came out in 2017. So obviously a lot has changed in almost a decade since it released. God, it's been a decade. God, it's been a decade. Um, but that being said, there's an aspect to which I do understand the push for being more vegetarian in regards to animal husbandry, because factory farming is a heinous practice, and overall as a nation for America, we make more food than we could ever consume, and most of it goes to waste, and there are plenty of people starving that could be getting the food, but we aren't because capitalism. I'm not getting into a whole capitalism rant here. But at the same time, we also have to look at it from the flip side as well, because farming uses a lot of water, and until we get our pollution under control, the water situation is only going to be getting worse. Like we've been going through massive droughts, regardless of the different like rainstorms and flooding seasons that we've had. We wouldn't be having as many flooding seasons if we had more regular rains throughout the entire year because the ground would be looser. Again, another conversation moment for later. But And in the act of agriculture, most farms end up using so many different types of pesticides and kind of crop improvement stuff that, like, there's a different act of pollution happening there. Now, I also still do agree that I definitely think the world needs more farmers and needs more people in those sort of, does farming fall under blue collar work? I do not know. Um, but either way, I do think that they need more of it. And we also need to be in a situation though where like the government and like society and the market as a whole is also in a position that enables and benefits those types of practices rather than just what we are currently in today, which is just a rich get richer, poor get poorer, and are left to suffer. And like hopefully a change happens in that regard. Anyway, I got kind of off track where it's like overall the summary here is just kind of I understand what he's going at, but I think there is significant change in any direction that would need to happen. And also with the amount of farm cattle and like just farm meat animals that are within the US alone, I don't think it would be even just fair to the animals to just also in any sort of manner of disposal to not eat them. I think it would more so be a slow reduction there. But again, we would then need to be finding something to fill up that market space. It's an interesting, there's like a lot of nuance happening here, and I can't really attest to all of it, obviously. But like it is something that like I've been thinking about, not necessarily been thinking about, but like it kind of runs in the back of my brain every so often when I'm going shopping. And just the fact that at the end of the day, it is healthier to eat sugary foods than it is to eat healthy. And maybe if we actually prioritized our farmers and the work that they did, that wouldn't be the case. But also, why would we want to make eating healthy within the price book of poor people? I'm saying this rhetorically. I am also very poor and cannot afford stuff. But yeah, let's get back to the game. Side rant aside, over. All right, let's get back to it. We're gonna look at a monk, a top hat, a dog, a crystal ball. There's top hat. Oh. Good day, Mr. Elephant. Ooh, didn't want me to leave. Oh. Oh, this is Julie. There's a boy across town who I really like, but I'm too shy to ever go up and talk to him. What should I do? Maybe I can help. Oh, would you? I got this bouquet of red roses here. Could you maybe deliver them to him and tell him about me? The boy's name is Garish, and he lives near the Lucky Elephant Tavern. You get a chicken now. Luckily, we know where Garish lives, because we met his fuck-ass father. Hey! I won't be able to stand guard outside the store forever. I must be off on an important mission to Freehaven shortly. But I trust you won't speak any fanciful message to my son in my absence. Hey! Cool, so we can get this guy to move. No, still the same. Okay, so we can't deliver the flowers until we can get that guy to move. We don't know how to get him to move yet, though. Can I just... Can I spray him? Nope, okay. Go drop the flowers off with Julie for now, and hopefully we can get him to move later. Ah, you're her sister. Welcome, welcome to Madame Pompadour. I am the greatest fortune teller in the land. Let me tell you about your future. Ooh, ooh, ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. I see the paw of a monkey, an old and dusty artifact. You will find this object, and when you do, you will bring it to me. Are you looking for a monkey's paw? Yes, yes I am. Cool. she'll give us the monkey paw, and then we'll get to swallow her. Yep, I'm the sewer ward. My name is Mr. Swampy. I'm responsible for keeping the Nightingale sewers in proper working order. It's an important job, alright, but my dream is to look for hidden treasure. I've been searching the sewers throughout the years, but I want to expand my hunt to the mountains, or perhaps the bottom of the seas. There should be a lot of treasures at the bottom of the sea, don't you think? Sadly, I lack the equipment to go find it. Okay, so he needs something to help with sea travel. Oh my god, I want it. Elephant Yono. I'm a sculptor and working on a marble statue of you. What do you think? It's an artistic representation. Keep up the good work. Okay. Nothing I can do here. I guess we can go into the temple for now, because that should be the Harp Master. Oh, I don't think we went in this one. Did not. Push that one. That one we need to go up. Then we can smash that boulder. Push that up one more. Push that up. Over. Draw it. And oh, we can go upgrade our health again. I wonder if we can get the top hat down if we throw like a chicken at it or something. We probably need to progress the story more, but... Wait. Nope, okay. Ooh, yeah, I forgot we have our wind flow as well. Nope, okay. Let's see if we just need to progress the story some more. Oh, Ivory above! Kai was speaking true, a new elephant has arrived. It amazes me that you are here, and also that the first of our order who should stumble upon you was none other than Kai, the inept adept. I sent him on a, pilgrimage, so shall we say, to Windhill, mostly to get him out of the temple for a little while. He's a very good little boy, bless his poor soul, but for all his good intention, he has a way of fumbling any task given to him, and he can become something of a burden. My guy, he is standing right next to you. That's kind of an asshole move. I trust you intend to begin your journey across the world shortly. Young Kai seems anxious to join you on your travels, and perhaps it is for the best for everyone involved if you just took him with you. Yono, welcome to the Elephant Temple, where I live. The other monks thought I was joking when I said I saw an elephant in the forest. And look at all these ancient artifacts all around us. The monks are collecting and preserving anything they can find that can provide some information about elephants. And speaking of ancient artifacts, I think you should go and see the Lore Master. He lives downstairs in the largest bookshelf you ever saw. The Lore Master has been asleep for the past 10 or 15 years, though. The older monks say they used to talk to him now and again, but I'm too young to have ever seen him awake. Maybe you can wake him up. The arrival of the next elephant is surely news he would be interested in. I know you woke me from my little nap in Windhill by splashing water all over me, but can you please find a different method this time? The Lore Master is very old, and he deserves some respect at least. Oh. Welcome to Nightingale Temple. There used to be many like these all over the world, but in these days there aren't many monks or temples left. I hope this will change now that another elephant has appeared. Very Buddhist. Look at the littlest bone right! Oh my god!
Whoa!
I like learning about all the elephants of the past. They are like celebrities to us monks. Are you surprised to see a Mechany monk? Unlike the humans, we Mechany do not have a long tradition of elephant contact. Our entire history up until now has been played out without elephant influence. But I still think elephants are an important aspect of this world, and so I have chosen to live in this temple as a monk. That's creepy. I don't like this thing. Love this. Want that. Let's go check downstairs. Kai said I should try and wake him up. I need to find a loud noise enough to wake the dead. I know what to say? No, okay, yeah, so just repeat that. Okay. She needs her hat so we can get the music box. How do we get the hat now? Here, what if I just bonk the pillar? Yep, there we go. So that we can get her hat. That's my hat! Did you retrieve it for me? Certainly. Magnificent! Now I'll be able to perform again. I won't need this antique music box anymore. You can take it if you want. Someone else might be looking for it. So yeah, take this to the Phantom. Oh, you found my old music box. I haven't heard this melody in over a century. This was my last connection to the upper world. Now that I have the music box, I am ready to descend further into the darkness, so that I can focus exclusively on my music. I will not eat, I will not sleep, until my masterpiece is complete. I will emerge again 100 years from now, with the most sublime symphony the world has ever heard. I will compose it from shadows and solitude, and it will bring tears of joy to the eyes of anyone who listens. Oh, I like that the organ music now gets added to the area. That's cool. Oh, I see. Oh my god, there's the dog. Come here. Get the dog back to the twins. How the dog even get past the Phantom? We'll never know. Mello, where have you been? Thank you, Mr. Elephant, for finding Mello. We have been looking all over for him. All over! You can have this shipping bottle as our thanks. We were going to give it to that old pirate who lives by the docks as a present. She misses the days when she was sailing the seas, and we thought this might cheer her up. But it turns out neither one of us had the courage to go near her cabin. Yo, this goes to the pirate then. I love when puzzles just fall into place. What have what have what? God. Articulation. What have you got there, matey? Aye, a beautiful brig she is, although tiny. She reminds me of the old days. Again, I hate whatever accent this is, and I'm so sorry that you have to hear this. When I would stroll up and down the deck of a ship like her. It's a present for you. You can keep it. Oh, can I? That's... I know not what to say. This be a wonderful gift, me old matey. I cannot... Can I? Nay, can nae sail this open seas no more, but me heart still belongs to the waves. I still treasure this memento. I shall treasure this memento dearly. I want to give you a gift in return. This is a strange object I once fished out from deep within the locker. Maybe you can even figure out what it is. Ah, the helmet. Man who wants to explore the sea. Love just run off building. Mr. Swampy, I found this old diving helmet for you. Do you think it can help you hunting for treasure? Do I? This is just what I've been looking for. It looks like it was manufactured in Freehaven. Where did you find this? An old pirate gave it to me. Ah, say no more. If this helmet has been in the hands of a pirate, it's virtually guaranteed to help me find treasure. It has soaked up all that greed of the high seas, as it is surely blessed with supernatural treasure-finding properties. You can have the key to my old treasure vault down in the sewers. That's where I've collected all the trinkets I have found over the years, but I have no need for them anymore, now that I have this beauty. Onward to treasure! Okay. Now, back to the sewer. Love watching the little nose just go flop. Okay, let's get this puzzle figured out. Okay, we are back in the sewers. Let's go ahead and get this sorted, because this one actually has to come in this way first. And then we can drop this one down. Token, yo. Letters. Okay. We collected some letters. Maybe that's what we need to wake him up. Do we still have any open quests going? We got their dogs. We got the hat. I think that's everything. So yeah, let's go back to the temple. Oh, we still need to deliver the flowers. Need to figure out a way to get him to move.
Hey.
Let's start talking to the harbor master again. Maybe that's it. Or did I go into these ones? Oh yes, we are looking for. What is she looking for actually? Monkey paw. Okay.
Oh.
Doesn't look like I can get the manifest back.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just the statue maker. Is there a house? Okay, we'll do a suite of town. Harbor master, statue, harbor master. This is just a storage room. Nothing else in it. Okay. Up a flight. This is Julie. She wants. I. No, I don't think there's anything I would need that water for. Past her flowers. And this is. For the monkey paw. Alright, do you have anything to say?
Hey.
Oh, just don't go to the jump. Okay, if I go up, I can only go right. And yeah, there's just the odd cheese up here. Wow, cove. If using the letters makes this make Oh, okay. Okay, can't push that off. Let's try going back through town. The signs are in that room, and it. Yeah, we just got the free health token there. Okay. We go down, and we have the health shop, the train station, and the barber shop. That leads out of town. Alright, well, I will be back once I get this figured out on where we need to go next. Alrighty, welcome back. So I spoke pretty much to everyone in town to try and see how to move the father. It seems like that is not a portion of the quest I am able to complete yet, but in talking with Sundara, she gave me a wake someone up without splashing water at them for the lore master. And it turns out if we just chuck a chicken at him, that seemed to work. So that gets us to where we are now. So let's keep going. Whoa! Welcome back to the land of the living. Oh, hey, a new elephant. I suppose it's about time. I mean, I guess this man, like, this is an old guy. It feels like only yesterday I said my farewells tonight. What's a dude? Naga. 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 You spoke to Naga? Was she another elephant, like me? God, the shakes this man gives. Oh, yes. She was, young one. The sixth, in fact, in the long line of noble elephants. That should make you the seventh. Naga left this world 1,000 years ago, and now the planets have once again aligned. A new millennium has begun, and here you are. Does that make you 1,000 years old? Yes. We Belgrades do not age like humans. We do not get ill, and we do not die. This is all because of Naga, who used her elephant magic to bless the soil of the Sunder Garden. We who festered in the ground rose from the dead, and were granted eternal life. Many has risen since, but I was one of the first to sprout from the earth. I am old enough to have met Naga herself in person. I wish I could learn more about the deeds of past elephants. I feel like everyone else has such clear expectations of what I am supposed to do. They seem to have a better understanding of what an elephant is than I do myself. Ha! You're in luck, young one. They don't call me the lore master for nothing, you know. You may think the people above know all about elephants, but the truth is most stories and tales have been forgotten. I bet most people these days don't even believe in elephants until you showed up. I, who do not eat and do not sleep, have devoted my existence to collecting and preserving elephant lore. These books and scrolls you see around you are filled with legends and historical accounts of elephant accomplishments, all the way back to Yen and Agra, who came to this world when the humans were still living in caves and feeding off roots and berries. So, you can teach me all about the other elephants then? Alas, I wish I could. I really do, young one. For knowledge exists for sharing. But it is with great shame that I admit the library has fallen into disarray over the past centuries. Entropy is the one force that pervades the universe, and sooner or later, we must all decay. Most of the paragraphs here collected have simply slipped off the pages and have been scattered to the winds. God, that voice hurts my throat, let me tell you. It, it would be a great task indeed to collect all the lost letters and glyphs and put them back into the books in the correct order. Maybe I can help. Yes, maybe you can. Through your journeys, you might happen upon lost letters haphazardly and hidden in bushes and jars. All the letters we found when we were down in the sewers. Collect as many as you can and bring them back here. I will then carefully place each letter where it belongs, and the ancient text will once again emerge. Only then will you be able to read the stories within. Do you understand this project? I think so. Grand! I would like nothing more than to see this wealth of knowledge restored. Here, let me give you the handful of letters I have managed to pick up in this room. They should be enough to piece together a chapter, or maybe a few paragraphs. And my chicken's gone. Alright, we're not going to do any lore reading right now. Ah, I see you have some lost letters for me. Let's see if we can piece something together. But we're going to piece together what we can. Let's... That one. I'm not reading it right now. That one. That one. And we are out of letters. Okay. We will come back and do the reading later. But from my understanding, I don't think... Okay, that's repeated. I think we'll need to come back here. I think as part of the train station, I think we need to just move on for now. And eventually we'll come back and resolve the rabbit's foot to crystal ball and the flower delivery that we have left here in town. And we can go ahead and head out. But alright, so that is our introduction to... Well, not even introduction, we worked pretty far through the kingdom. I think here's a good place to call it. We handled a few side quests. We talked with the queen to find out that she thinks her daughter is missing. Turns out her daughter just ran away to join us on our quest, which is a wild thing, I think, for a princess to do, but hey, what do I know? But I hope you're enjoying the story so far. We've just recently unlocked some lore, which will be coming up here shortly. So let's go ahead and call it here. I hope this has been a fun, relaxing video. And once again, thank you so much for watching wherever and whenever you are. Have a good morning, good evening, or good night, whichever is applicable to you.